Welcome back to our weekly update. I'm Charlotte McLeod with investingnews.com, and I'm here to give you a quick look at our top stories for the week. We're going to do a different kind of update this week because I've just returned from the Rule Symposium. It was held in Florida from July 24th to 27th, and I've seen a number of comments here on our channel asking for a recap of the event. Let's dive in. There are two big topics that I saw come up frequently at the Rule Symposium, and the first is the upcoming BRICS Summit, which is set to run from August 22nd to 24th. There's been a lot of speculation in recent months about what will happen at this meeting, with questions focused around whether the group will announce a new currency, and if so, whether it will be backed by gold or perhaps another commodity. I heard a lot of different perspectives on those subjects, from those who think a gold-backed BRICS currency is inevitable to those who believe it's never going to happen. For now, I'll leave you with a couple of takeaways from well-known author Jim Rickards, who definitely falls into the first category. In his much-anticipated keynote presentation, he argued that the world is heading toward the biggest change in the international monetary system since the mid-1970s, although it's not going to happen right away. Outlining the history of the BRICS, Rickards said that although talk of a new BRICS currency has erupted in the last 6 months or so, its development actually goes back 17 years. He believes interest has grown because the US weaponized the dollar through its sanctions on Russia, which ultimately have had little effect. Giving a breakdown of how he sees a BRICS currency coming to life, Rickards said he expects the value of the BRICS currency's units to be specified in gold by weight. Importantly, though, he doesn't see this as a new gold standard or the end of the US dollar or the euro. Rickards specified that the BRICS currency will essentially hitch a free ride on the existing dollar-gold market. In other words, if, for example, a BRICS currency unit is worth 1 ounce of gold and the gold price goes to $3,000, the BRICS currency unit is now worth $3,000, while the dollar loses value as measured by the weight of gold. The BRICS win by doing nothing, explained Rickards. They just do nothing. They let the dollar destroy itself, and they let the dollar price of gold go up. Definitely a very interesting presentation, and as I mentioned, we'll be bringing you other viewpoints on the BRICS currency in the coming days. The second topic that came up often at the Rule Symposium was the US Federal Reserve's new FedNow instant digital payment system. FedNow debuted on July 20th, and it's a way for US consumers and financial institutions to send and receive funds in real time. In other words, it eliminates the usually days-long waiting period that's required when making payments or transferring money. In general, experts at the Rule Symposium see FedNow itself as a positive development, but they're worried about its implications when it comes to central bank digital currencies. Here's how Rick Rule explained it.
It's horrifying for me. The FedNow is, I think, a settlement system designed as a foundation for a central bank digital currency. And the idea that my government wants to superimpose a different layer of control on me is something I don't like. The idea that they have a currency unit that they can cancel, and the cancelable technology is built in there, calls into mind a recent circumstance in Canada where your prime minister objected to the political group of the truckers, as an example, and retroactively made contributing to them illegal and seized the bank accounts of Canadians. The idea that he wouldn't have to seize them, but rather press a button and cancel them is terrifying to me.
I'll leave the link to the full interview with Rick below, as well as the link to our Rule Symposium playlist. Definitely check them out if you want to learn more about gold, the potential for a new BRICS currency, or the FedNow system. That's all for this week. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We'd also love to hear your thoughts, so leave us a comment below. We'll see you next time.